Lost inside my head, I long to feel again. Lost inside my head, I long to feel again. felt lost in time with one another. The hourglass takes us further from here. Strangers felt lost in time with one another. The hourglass takes us further from here.
I always seem to make the same mistakes. Too quick to fall, too fast to push away, away. I miss the warmth of your touch and your embrace. No one ever made me feel so safe, so safe. Slow down, don't forget me now. I don't wanna fade out of your memory, your memory. Hold up, I know I had my doubts, but I want to fade back into your memory.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another stream. As always, we got the worst lighting in here. I don't know how to fix this, honestly. I try to fix it every time before I go on. Now it just looks like I'm sitting in the shadows, and yeah, it is what it is. Welcome back, everyone. It's been over a week since the past stream. The reason for that is because I've been sick. Simple as. Um, I haven't been able to speak, I haven't been able to work, I haven't been able to stream. Simple as that. I'm getting better, but it's been a pretty nasty sickness. In all honesty, it's been a bad one, but I think I'm getting better and I'm ready to get back to having some more streams. And this is like the first time, like as you can see in my apartment, there's like I couldn't buy a what's it called curtain that covered the entire way. So basically, there's a gap in the middle of my curtain, and this is like the first time that the sun has actually been up while streaming. So now it kind of looks a bit messy behind me, but I hope you all don't mind that. Um, okay, so we got some. Oh, there we go. The chat comes up on the screen as well. We got like a little thing that we're supposed to do. I kind of like I talked this whole session up so much last week. Like I was gonna prepare it. I was gonna make everything look great, just appear great, and I have done nothing of that. I told you that I was gonna make a recap for both of the semis, and then I realized like, oh damn, I don't have the energy to do it, and basically, I guess that's why we have none of that. I just hope that you're sorry, that you're all familiar with the songs that we picked. I mean, you're gonna see them when we get to it. I'm gonna give you like a few minutes to like if there's some song that you don't really remember, you can like look it up while we're still streaming as well before voting, just to make sure that you're up to date with all of the songs that we got going for in this one. I think that I could just share the screen right away, just showing you what it's gonna look like today. Um, this this might take a little while to fix everything because now I feel rusty. I feel rusty in the streaming world, I guess, since it's been a while since I did it. But yeah, should work something like that. There we go. We got Scoreways up. And basically, I have my small folders here. We have the national finals. We've done every single national final, 24 of them. All of them have had votings in them. And then we did, of course, like before we did this whole national final thing, we had the actual Eurovision selection. Now we have the Grootyvision selection as well. We have two semifinals. It's just the same semis as in real life. So I mean, obviously, semi one is a bloodbath in real life. It's not like it became any easier to vote in semi one now that we picked like the national favorites or national final favorites. Uh, just giving you a quick little look here on the songs that we have. Let's see. There we go. Here are the songs that you can vote for. So make sure, like, I think we're gonna open the voting in maybe like 10 minutes or so. So I mean, if there's a song on the screen right now that you're not familiar with, then just go check it out. We have all of the song titles here. We have Equinime from Norway. We have Dance Our Own Party, which is obviously the actual Maltese song. Like a lot of these align with the actual songs, and of course all of the internally selected ones are the same. So we have Dance Our Own Party, we have Sama Misa Spava, we have Aya, we have I Corazao. Then for Ireland we have Midnight Summer Night by Connolly. For Croatia we have Nevera Lele. um, we have Water Gun, of course, for Switzerland, Unicorn for Israel, Squadalishi Luna, one for Moldova. Then, of course, this happened in the in the last room. Still can't believe that 6 Feet Under beat Loreen there at the end in the Sweden vote. So yeah, that one's in here. We got Tell Me More, of course, My Sister's Crown, the same, Burning Daylight, and Cha 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 is, of course, the same as well. So we have one, two, three, four. Only four songs that changed. Am I right in that? Only four. Equinime, Midnight Summer Night, Nevera, and 6 Feet Under. Okay, so only four songs that are different from the actual selection. So you can, if you're not familiar with those four songs, then just go check them out. I'm sure that you're already familiar with all of the songs that actually will participate in Eurovision. But yeah, those are the four. So yeah, we're gonna take a quick look at the second semi as well, which we have here. And yeah, here are the songs that won in this one. There are 16. I think that the second semi became all of a sudden a bit more tricky to vote in. Uh, if you remember, or if you were at the stream last time, I didn't really click with the second semi in real life. But this one's better, I gotta say. So the new songs we have in here is Freedom from Denmark. We have Venom for Estonia, Tinquiet from Belgium. Um, we have Gladiator for Poland, Fiori su Marte for San Marino, Evita for Albania, and Like a Movie for Lithuania. So a few more new ones in here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, 7 new ones here. The others are, of course, the same. We have Future Lover and Break a Broken Heart. Like all of these internally selected. The ones that we picked the same as the actual selections were DGT for Romania. It was Power for Iceland. Uh, yeah, those are the only ones. Those are the only ones, actually, I think. So yeah, I see a lot of people want to vote already because they're leaving soon. I kind of felt like we're gonna give some time. Like, okay, we can open the voting right away, and then I'll just talk for a little while. I'll open the voting right away, and then I'll come back with the voting. If you have to leave, then get your votes in now, I guess. So, Semi one voting link. I'm sharing it in the chat. Um, there we go. So you just click that and you vote, basically. And the Semi 2, I'll give you that one as well. So if you gotta go, you gotta go, It's simple as that. It's unfortunate that all of you can't stick around, but Jason, why are the entries different than the original semis? Have you not kept up? Mate, that's the whole point. We've done 24 national finals where we picked new songs, basically. Like we've already done a Eurovision voting stream. We've done. I don't know if we did all of it in one. I don't think we did all of it in one, but we've already done that. That's done. That's passed. This time around, it's the new songs. Some of them are the same. Some of them are new. Simple as that. That's the whole point with this. There's no other point with it. We've already done with the same songs. You got voting links if you want to vote now. And yeah, basically, I'm going to keep them open for a while to make sure that we get as many votes coming in as possible. For Semi 2, we still only have one. Does anyone know how to use ScoreWiz on mobile? Yes, Vlad. You have to click. There's like a link on ScoreWiz where you can click. Like if you're on phone, you can use a drop down menu instead, and you just have to click that, and then you can use the drop down menus instead. Should be able to work like that. Let's see. Manage the incoming votes on this one. We have 15 voters in Semi 1, so some people have already gotten in. And yeah, that's kind of the whole thing for tonight. I'm not really feeling like we're gonna do the final as well because I'll have to prepare that as well, I guess. But we're gonna get our qualifiers today. Hope that's fine with all of you. Voted for both. All right. Um, as I said, I will keep them. Yeah, okay, we've got a few voters in there as well. I will keep them open for a while, and I will probably link them again when we're closing in on the deadline. But yeah. Just make sure that I got everything. All right, we have 37 voters. But yeah, while we're just kind of getting into the whole thing, tell me what's up today? Is everyone doing good? As I've already told you my situation, but tell me what's up with all of you. I just ate as well. I had lasagna, not fancy lasagna, but like lasagna you buy at the supermarket, and yeah, it is what it is. It was good though. Surprisingly difficult. Only have 7 to 8 songs that I want to vote for. Oh wow, really? Um, I have more than 10 in both of the semis. 7 to 8 songs I want to vote for in each. Did we make the selection worse for you, Bluebell? Is that possible? Excuse me while I sneeze. Maybe. Will I sneeze? Maybe not. Sorry. Taya, glad you're streaming now because I would have missed the weekends because I was busy partying at the Warsaw pre-party. Hope you enjoyed it. Is that like Warsaw pre-party? Is that like Eurovision related? Was there a or is it like you say pre-party? So I'm not sure. Uh, 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 Crimson Bear thinks the actual semis are better. Interesting. Um, that's actually really interesting. I mean, in the first one, we didn't really change that much. How much did we change? We changed four songs. And yeah, if I'm honest, well, I'm not sure. Sad it's missing Loreen. Yeah, I'm still a bit confused how Loreen lost that, but I mean, I'm not complaining about the song we got instead. Like it would have been different if we got something that was worse. Dude, how do you not know what pre-party? Like I would have assumed that there are different types of pre-parties. If it's Eurovision related, I've seen some clips around the pre-parties, but I mean, it could have been a pre-party for I don't know, a new Marvel film. I have no idea. There could be pre-parties about anything, couldn't there? Second semi is still bad. I don't think so, honestly. Let's see, second semi. I mean, there are good songs in here now, I'd say. Oh, well, there were before as well, but there were only a few, in my opinion. I think there are a lot of good songs now in this one, if I'm honest. Yeah. Um, at pre-parties, do you actually get to meet the artists? I've always wondered that. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Prefer three out of the four of the actual winners for the semi one swaps. Yeah, maybe I do too. I'm not sure, but it's not like I really care that much. I mean, I'm just kind of happy about the Norway. Like I like Queen of the Kings as well, but I really like Equinimate. So, but yeah, and of course well, yeah, well. So many songs improved in semifinal two, in my opinion. So Schnitzel prefers it this way. The second semi only had two major improvements. Interesting. We'll see what those are then. Both were difficult to vote. Yeah, I thought so too. I thought so too. I mean, it's difficult to vote in the first semi regardless, but I thought it was even more difficult now. I blanked songs that I like. I'm not gonna shy away from that fact. They invited a bunch of participants from this year and from last year's as well to perform in Warsaw. These concerts already happened in other cities for a long time, but it was the first one there. Oh, okay. Total blast. Happy you enjoyed it. Happy you enjoyed it. That's really cool. Hi Groot, do you feel better in your sweater? Depends on if I'm cold or warm. Makes sense, right? Um, Eurovision in concert, Amsterdam is the oldest and biggest one, I think. Well, I don't know. Maybe you're right. Okay, voted. Still thinking about my semi two votes. Yeah, no rush, no rush. Um, both Grootyvision semis are pretty good. I'd say so as well. I don't know if this is controversial, but semi two is better than semi one now. Ooh, is it really? I don't really like align with all of the picks for semi two. I think, but I struggle with voting in semi two. Semi two still isn't good. I disagree. I mean, I blanked songs that I liked in this one as well, and one of them might shock you that I blanked it, but I just liked too many songs in this one, honestly. Um, at Groot, yeah. What do you want to say? You just you just tagged me without saying anything. Jason, what's up? Georgia is the biggest grower from the last time we voted. Really? Georgia is not really. I mean, I guess. Oh, maybe there's something related to the pre-party because Schnitzel says she was amazing at the pre-parties. Okay, I still like. I've listened to the song in Studio Cut one more time, and I still can't get through it in Studio Cut. Like if I have it on like a regular speakers or anything, it's fine. But when I put it on my earphones, I have to turn it off. I'm sorry. That's just me. I think it's too loud. Um, Last time I voted in this, I messed up my 1 point. Hopefully, I did everything good this time. I don't think like very rarely 1 point changes a massive difference unless it's the Danish national final voting for this. I guess. After seeing these people live, I will be totally devastated to see any of them in queue, even though I don't even like some songs that much. Yeah, I guess that's kind of part of it as well. I mean, the more you connect with the artists, the more you feel for them. Obviously, I mean, the more you get to know them and such, the more you care. I haven't really delved that much into the artists and how they are and stuff like that. But for those of you who have, then I get that you get more like connected to it. Aldin says, "Is the voting still open?" Yeah, I'm gonna share the link for the semifinal one again. Because that's the first one we're gonna do. I'm gonna close in like 5 minutes or something. Semi one voting link. I'll share it in the chat again. I think that's the one. Yep. We got 116 voters. So yeah, can't vote. Miguel says. Why not? Sub to you, Groot. Oh, thank you. You're welcome to, or you're welcome. I appreciate that. Hope you enjoy sticking around on the channel. Groot, you've got a Eurofan here from South Asia. Ooh, what country? Mr. Flamboyant 221. I've always liked that word, flamboyant. It's so cool. Cool, but it's a nice word. I like it. I like it. South Asia. I've haven't really been that much around in South Asia, if I'm honest. But yeah, it's always cool. Like people from all over really watch this channel, which is really really cool. I'm just thinking now though, you've got a Eurofan from South Asia. What time is it over there? Because it's like if it's like over in Southeast Asia, then it's gotta be pretty late now. Has to be pretty damn late. Um, I wish I knew about this earlier. Well, you're in here now. We're gonna stream a lot, so no worries. Oh, India! Wow, I've actually been to I've been to India once, but it was only like a stop on a flight. The plane stopped in what was it like New Delhi, I think. Um, so can I say that I've been to India? I'm not really sure, but yeah, nice to have you here though. It's really cool. Miguel Cruz says can't register. That's a bit odd because all you do is you just click the link, and well, of course, I can't do it again because what's it called? Yeah, I've already voted, but I mean, it's just like picking the songs, and then you write your name and you pick a flag like to represent you, like your country, and then you just click submit. It shouldn't be harder than that, unless you've yeah, you don't have to register. Um, yeah, I'm a bit confused. Um, I wish it works out for you though, because like it shouldn't be an issue. It should just be to open, drag in your votes, write your name, click your flag, and then submit. Um, this Grootyvision has my top three of the whole season. Well, I'm sure they're all rock songs, right, Yera? I'm in the mobile phone. Can't choose properly. Yeah, okay. Then I know what you're doing wrong. You have to click like there's a link within like when you open it. There's like a text that's kind of linked, which says like if you can't drag on your screen or whatever, you do the drop down menu. Like there's a drop down menu, so you have to click on that, and then it's gonna change to a menu where like you have a drop down selection basically instead. So yeah, that's what you gotta do. I can't demonstrate here because it's obviously not showing. But if you click the link, then like in the text where it says like instructions and such, there should be a link there, so you can create a drop down menu instead. Are we going to vote for the final today too? I don't think so because it takes like some time to prepare. Maybe I'll think about it. Like depends on the time and everything. Kane asked which one is worse, Crybaby in Eurovision 2003 or Solo in well, yeah, the Polish selection this year. I don't think Solo is that bad, you know. Like it's not really that good, but it's not like what makes it pretty damn bad is like the performance of it because it's kind of off. But as a song, it's just kind of harmless and like it's somewhat catchy. I've understood that she's kind of a controversial figure, though, that makes people dislike it more than it needs to be disliked, or like for song wise. But yeah, as a song, I don't really think it's that bad. And like, Crybaby isn't real. Okay, it's pretty bad. Okay, it's pretty bad. East Asia here, 1:30 a.m. Still better than 3:30 a.m. streams. What country? East Asia. That's really cool. Nice to have you here, Ellie. Um, my God, I wish we had an Asian version of Eurovision here. I know it's a logistical nightmare, but still, yeah, that would be really cool. I mean, it's been in talks for a long time, right, to have that. But hey ho, Solo isn't even among the five worst songs this year. I'd probably, sorry, I'd probably agree with you if I'm honest. I don't think it's that bad. 136 voters. Do we need more? Like, if you haven't got your votes in yet, you still have some time. I should obviously always check that no one has written any, what's it called? Any names that I can't really approve of. Um, doesn't really look like it. Ike is back. Donald Trump I saw as well. It's always the same few people here early on in the voting. Alexei, Schnitzel, Jaden Shea, Taya. You're always among the earliest. Latvia better qualify. I don't think you need to worry about that. I mean, in the previous what's it called? When we did the full actual selections for Eurovision, obviously Aya came in like, what did it finish, sixth or something? So sad I can't vote for Peach emote, Peach emote, Peach emote, Peach emote, Peach emote. So fat. Well, sorry to disappoint you, Gary. I mean, the fact that it actually finished fifth in our Poland selection. Um, yeah, fastest hands in the West. That's me. Well, no, it's not because there are people faster than you. So sorry about that. Taiwan, really? Wow, that's actually really cool. I'd love to visit Taiwan someday. Maybe even this year, well, if I'm honest. I got a pretty big break in the summer, so and I'm actually planning on maybe traveling around Asia a little bit. Taiwan would be really cool. Hope you're enjoying it over there. Just seems exotic to me. I'd really like to go there one day. Fifth fastest hands in the West. That's me. Yeah, that seems more accurate. Baham Diaz says, "How can I vote?" I'll link it one more time. Get your votes in. We got like maybe 2 minutes more. I'll give you. I gotta make sure to get some. Do you call them napkins when you want to sneeze or not sneeze? Like when you want to, yeah, sneeze. Do you call them napkins then? My English knowledge is not that great, but yeah, I need to basically get a napkin and sneeze. So yeah, just give me a few seconds, okay? Give me a few seconds. Tissues. You're absolutely right. Tissues. Sorry. Yeah, I'm still not 100% healthy. Let's just say that. Tissues. Oh, I love how Sean just came in, has said absolutely nothing, and the first thing he said is just tissue. It's priorities. Priorities. I love how we have Score Whiz in the chat. Love that. Groot, do you usually travel alone? Yeah, usually because oh well, sometimes I travel with like family. Like I've traveled with my parents a lot, of course, when I was younger. But usually like these days I've traveled a lot alone. Sometimes I've traveled with like one friend or so. But usually nowadays I travel alone a lot. I think it's a bit like it's a bit difficult to say the words, but like sometimes it's really like scary, I'd say, because you're all on your own, and usually like when you go to a different country and no one really speaks the language, like I've struggled a lot with like people not being able to speak English when I've traveled. Um, I mean, mainly it's been like it's really easy for me to make a comparison because last year I went to Ireland on my own, um, and it was really really like easy, convenient. Everyone spoke English. Still, always have like I'm a bit like introverted myself, so I have a really difficult time to actually approach people and ask for help and just kind of discuss stuff. But people were really friendly and helpful, and so I mean that was just really cool. I think like every time you ask someone for help, you kind of feel like, why am I so afraid of doing this? Because people usually help you so much. But yeah, in Ireland, it's not an issue because everyone obviously speaks English. But then when I've also last year when I traveled to South Korea, it was a completely different thing because no one really spoke English. Like a lot of people just weren't able to speak the language. They like know a little bit, but they're like scared or not scared, but like a bit insecure of actually using the language, um, and um, and then they're kind of um, like holding back. Like if I ask, can you speak English? They're just like, oh no, sorry. Even though like they're polite and stuff, but it's an issue there. But then like you have also the people there. Like so people are so polite because when you ask for help, even though they don't speak the language, they will help you. So I should be less I should be less introverted, I guess, but it's difficult to change that. Um, let's see. When's the voting gonna close? Probably now. We should probably get into the voting. I'm just rambling on here. I think everyone's kind of got their votes in, right? So we don't have to uh, what's it called? Worry about that. Ellie says I would say Taiwan is better than Korea at English. I'm not I'm not doubting you at all. Um, I can see that. I can see that. One time in NYC, which is like an hour from me, I asked the dude for directions and he didn't speak English. Rough out there. Wow. Uh, interesting. I've been to Scotland once. Sadly, they don't speak English there. Wow. Savage. There's some famous sweets in Taiwan. I didn't know that. That's also pretty cool. Maybe one not so famous sweet soon then as well. That's why I love Scandinavians to travel. You never have problems with English. In Denmark, you can get along pretty well with German. Oh yeah, true, true. Um, but yeah, obviously, like if you travel to Scandinavia, you won't have any issues if you speak English to anyone. Okay, we're gonna do the voting. I'll make sure I got the chat up here on my phone so I can see what you're all writing about. The votes have sorry come in. We have 153 voters. Wow. Miguel, how can I check if my vote is in? Well, if you're on the list, what did you name yourself? Did you name yourself Miguel Cruz? Because if you did, yeah, you're in. You're there, right there. So yeah, all good. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. So yeah, have you ever been to Malmö? Of course I have. I live in Sweden. I've been to Malmö many many times, many times. My dad's Scottish and he can speak English fluently. Yeah, it's a joke because Scottish accent is so harsh. Still though, I think it's pretty funny. But yeah, okay, we're gonna check the voting now. Everything's said here. 153 votes and 112 viewers. Yeah, always a bit suspicious, but I mean I shared the link very early, just so that we could what's it called? People who had to run, they had to run, so I made it a bit early. Let's see. I'm not sure. Like usually, Loxo, am I gonna miss the voting? No, you didn't. Get your votes in. You have 1 minute while I figure out how to open the voting correctly. You have 1 minute. Get to it. Give me just 1 second here. Okay, got it. I know what I'm gonna do. Get your votes in now. Get your votes in now. Oh my god, I missed. Oh yeah, I already read that. Get your vote in now, look. So hurry, hurry. Went to Copenhagen last year and really wanted to visit Sweden, but no time. Well, there's always a next time. But sure, like maybe you're not very often in Europe in Copenhagen if you're from Taiwan. So, but yeah, do visit Sweden if you want to. It can be nice sometimes. People maybe not really be that what's it called approachable, but maybe you'll enjoy it. Maybe you'll enjoy it. Groot, will you try new covers from you? Ghosting was great. Thank you. I'm not sure. I haven't really planned anything. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. People were very kind towards my ghosting cover. So I mean, I would definitely look into to making more covers, but um, it's all a bit like I really want it to be something that I'm happy about composing. Basically, like I want it to be a version that's different from what you're familiar with. And yeah, I need to set time and dedication to actually changing up a song in a way that makes me satisfied with it. All right, Loxo is in. Then let's preview the scoreboard. 154 voters. It's gonna be a long one. Groot being a lenient teacher, letting students complete the quiz even after the deadline. Yeah, I know, right? That's me in the classroom, honestly. Let's see. We got the. Let's just make sure that I kind of maybe I'm covering a little bit here. Let's do that. All right. Wait, what's going on here? No, 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 no. What's going on here? Why is it doing one by one? Why is it doing one by one? It shouldn't do that. I'm sure. I'm sure that I clicked in the fast mode. Why are they doing one by one? Oh god. Okay, let's do it again. Sorry, anticlimactic. I know. Here we go. Groot is calling. 155 voters now. Let's get to it. There we go. Correct way here. So yeah, 8 points to Cha Cha Cha, 10 points to Aya, and a 12 to Equinemi. That's off to the first little start there. We have Alexei next one up here. First few points coming in. Well, there we go. Oh, sorry. All right, I'm bumping up the speed a little bit. 10 points to Dance, and 12 to My Sister's Crown. So we have two songs still left on 0 points after two voters. I think that's going to change pretty fast. Teacher Schnitzel, next one. Nevera got their first points there. Suarale Luna with 8, 10 to Aya, and the 12 to My Sister's Crown. Another one. All right. Could you zoom in a little bit? Should I do that? It's just that my face is kind of covering everything. I'm just pausing there really quickly. I'm zooming in. I'm gonna change my face. Gonna get a makeover. There we go. All right, maybe that's better. Jaden voting currently. And a 12 to Midnight Summer Night there. This feels strange with no tattoo. Yeah, I know, right? Shay, next one up. It's gonna be a tough one, I think. Like only 10 of these will get through. So, and I think there are a lot of good songs here. Taya, next one. We got 10 for Cha 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 and the 12 for Samo Mrs. Bava up into second. Theo from Greece. I'm just gonna make sure, like, so I know. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, so Midnight Summer Night with another 12 there. Wow, it's doing really well. 6 Feet Under currently in 10th place, just so you know where we should keep our eyes looking. Asterios from Greece gives 12 points to Samo Mrs. Bava. Nothing for either Finland or Latvia there. Why is Aya so overrated? Well, that's your opinion. Crimson, next one. 10 points to Cha Cha Cha, and the 12 to Samo Mrs. Bava. Yere, next one up. First points going in there. We have 8 for Samo Mrs. Bava, 10 for Equinemi, and the 12 for Cha Cha Cha. Of course, Cha 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 won by a landslide when we did the actual selection, and Tattoo, I think, finished second. Pretty far behind, but yeah, still. 6 Feet Under not doing as well as Tattoo did. Let's just say that much. Jay Sora, next one. 10 points to dance, and the 12 to 6 feet under. Okay, so up it goes into a bit of a comfort zone up there. Matthias I can't even say it. I'm gonna learn one day. And the 12 for Cha Cha Cha. Sean, 6 feet under, beating Loreen only to not qualify. Yeah, I mean, that could happen. Absolutely could happen. We'll see. Hugo votes for a lot of the songs at the bottom there. 10 points to 6 feet under, and a 12 for Aya. Alright, alright. Currently, Dance is in 10th place there. Final qualifier. Smoothie, next one. 10 points to Watergun there, it needed that for sure. And 12 for Some Mrs. Bava. Okay, Loxo, I mean, you have your opinions, that's for sure. I wouldn't really call anything bad here, but sure. You do you. Cha 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 with another 12 there. Ikke Hyftgold. Next one up. It's a standard returning voter, of course. And finally, 12 points to 6 feet under. Alright, 6 feet under establishing itself towards the top again. So, Curtis Mart. Some points going in here. 10 for Cha Cha Cha. And 12 for Some Mrs. Bava. This was, what's it called? I mean, Cha 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 and Some Mrs. Bava both. I think like the songs that we have in the top three here in the semi voting, I think they all finished like top six when we did the final voting previously. So it's looking like a similar pattern. Of course, we got some newcomers into the mix as well. Equinime and 6 Feet Under doing quite well. Of course, replacing two songs that did pretty well as well in our selection, though. So yeah. Syed from Pakistan. Some Mrs. Puff is dominating. Surprise! I wouldn't say dominating because Cha 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 is still leading, but sure, it's in the mix for sure. I Curacao with the 12 there. Nice to see. Actually established like a pretty big gap between 7th and 8th here. So we got a pretty distinct top 7 at the moment. I Curacao and the Busker swapping places there, and a 12 for Aya. Up into 3rd it goes. I love how Unicorn is once again getting so blank, yet the final is going to be full of people complaining. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it is what it is, you know. That's always happens. Luke, mate, what are you doing? Like you're retracting all of the messages you post. I don't know what you're up to. I've seen it like 5 times now that you just take back your messages when you post them in the chat. 10 for Midnight Summer Night there, up into 10th it goes, and a 12 for Aya, blanking both of the top two there, Adrian. People must have warmed up to Sama Mrs. Bava more, I think, unless it's getting Loreen's points. I think Sama Mrs. Bava was top 5 in our final voting, like before the national finals. 12 to Watergun there, which is interesting. Puts itself a bit closer to the top 10. And that's another 12 for Cha 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 there from Frog. Groot, this is literally the first year since 2016, their last actual qualification, when generally looking, many people actually really pray that Latvia entry qualifies, but are just very scared for it. 12 to My Sister's Crown there from Chair Lucas. If I remember correctly, World Sasuri, I think in 2017 there was a lot of hype around Latvia. But then, you know, it just really wasn't ever on the same level as their previous efforts, in my opinion. And then it didn't really click live either. But if I remember correctly, 2017 had some hype around it as well. Jacob, where's this 12 gonna land? Equinime, up into 3rd it goes. Nice to see. There's actually a massive battle for 2nd between Aya, Equinime, and Sam Mrs. Bava. They're very, very close. My English is just awful. Sorry, but I have to correct the words. That's fine. That's completely fine. I mean, just always get so confused when I read the chat, and the only person who retracts his messages is you. Among Us Sus, Swarelishi Luna moves up there into 5th, and Sam Mrs. Bava back up into 3rd goes. Azrael, May 9th will destroy me emotionally. What happens on May 9th? Is that the Eurovision final or is it a semi? I'm guessing it's Eurovision related. Look at that battle for 2nd. 201, 200, and 199 points. Very close at the moment. Val, next one up. 10 for 6 feet under there. And the 12 to I Curacao. Nice one. I Curacao actually establishing itself pretty nicely there in 8th now, with a gap down to Malta. Ireland currently our 10th qualifier at the moment. Genghis Khan gives another 12 for Aya there. 212, 212, and 211. Very interesting standings right now. Mihailo in class. You're back in class again. Well, good on you. Get that knowledge. How does it say it? I've forgotten the way he says it. Like knowledge. There's one thing you need. Knowledge. I forgot how he says it. Classic though. Pachi, another 12 for... Oh, Dance Our Own Party. That's not another 12. I think that's the first one, if I'm honest. Opa. Maybe we got a little bit of a Greek in here. Who knows? 12 points to My Sister's Crown, though. Look, I think you need to... like, people have different opinions. I mean, it's not really a crime, you know? Um, like, people prefer different songs. Not everyone can like the same songs you like. And that applies to all of us. Seth, 10 points to My Sister's Crown and a 12 for Burning Daylight. Interesting, moves it up very far up there, blanking both the top two as well. Hoofy, next one up. 6 feet under with an 8 there. 10 for Aikorazawa and a 12 for Echoinuma. Nothing for Aya there. But yeah, we got pretty distinct top four with Cha Cha Cha, the runaway leader of those. The Pope couldn't spell the Pope this time. Maybe he's had some bit too much of that. What's it called? What's it called? The Blood of Christ. Mandalorian, next one. 10 points to Equinamai and a 12 for Aya. Tell Me More has been growing on me, deserves better. Yeah, I mean, I like Tell Me More. I gave it 1 point, but I mean, it's just because this semi is so good. It has not been done any favors with what's it called? With the draw basically. Yarata, next one up. We got a 10 for Cha 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 and a 12 for Aya. Up into third it goes again. 1 point in it for second place. Kevin, Our Own Entry grew on me. Yeah, see, 7 points for it there. Burning Daylight actually up into 10th now. I didn't realize that that's our final qualifier at the moment. If I remember correctly, it finished in 10th in our semi-votings, didn't it? If I remember correctly. Liz from Turkey gives 12 points to Cha Cha Cha. Alright, Kvarts. Next one up. Midnight Summer Night back up into 10th there. There's absolutely a battle going on for 10th between Ireland, Netherlands, and Croatia there. 12 points to My Sister's Crown. Close battle for 10th. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Tibor. Let's see where these points land. 10 points to My Sister's Crown and a 12 for Samomisa Spava. Alright. Well, let's just say that 6 Feet Under is not doing as well as Loreen did when we did the voting last time. Which is interesting because you all obviously wanted it. But remember, 6 Feet Under did a massive surge there towards the end in the Melody Festival and voting we did. Loreen was leading that one quite largely throughout the entire voting, and then 6 Feet Under just swept up there towards the end. Aya with the 12 there from Toki. My hot take is that pre-party performances should not be seriously evaluated. Goes against the entire point of them. Interesting. Funny name, 12 points to Cha 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 there. I mean, I get what you're saying, JH3, because the pressure shouldn't really be put on them after a just fun performance like that. Yeah. 12 points to Cha 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 from Jason there. You know, Loxo, I mean, last unpopular opinion, yeah. I mean, you're absolutely free to have your own opinions, but kind of goes into that thing if you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything, which is kind of okay, you're allowed to say whatever. Yeah, I'm not sure. Just keep it civil, and then I'm good. All good. Sebastian, next one. Unicorn with a 6 there puts it up into 13th. Got a 10 for My Sister's Crown and a 12 for Cha Cha Cha. I mean, obviously, during this voting, the only thing that we should really keep an eye on is the battle for 10th, which definitely seems to be between 3 songs at the moment. I think Malta has established itself a bit further ahead, you know, but we also obviously get a little bit of a sight into what songs are the what's it called? What songs are like the favorites for the final as well later. But I think we kind of have an idea of which one's going to be at there up at the top. Obviously, Cha 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 won the voting the last time we did it. Charlotte gives 12 points to Norway there. It's so funny how Groot respond questions like, "Wow, interesting." I mean, a lot of things are interesting. I mean, there's so much stuff that I don't know about this. So, 12 points to Cha Cha Cha. Um, Leonard Watergun with 8, 10 to Unicorn. So almost all songs above 100 now. I'm not hating. Why people tells me to shut up, y'all? I'm not telling you what to do. No, it's just the thing that like, what's it called? Like most of your like all of your unpopular ideas have been like talking negatively about songs. Like it's a very negative kind of approach to have. And I mean, it's just talk about the songs you like instead. I'd say 12 points to Cha Cha Cha. I think it's just like because you like one song, you shouldn't drag down other songs because of it. Just my 2 cents on it. 12 points to Aya there from No Name. Ulibolen, next one. Think Unicorn and Watercon could join the battle for 10th? Absolutely, it's possible. It's possible. 12 points to Equinime there. Azerbaijan underrated. Yeah, it's not getting a lot of points, but it's a difficult semi to be in. I guess that's it. 12 points to Aya there from Mango. Nothing for Cha Cha Cha. It's interesting how the fans aren't really into Israel song. Well, not on this channel though. Apparently, Puri with another 12 for Cha 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 there. Didn't Tattoo win the final voting though? Cha 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 was second. No, Cha 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 won, and Who the Hell is Edgar was second. I don't really remember if Tattoo was third or if it was even lower. 12 points of Midnight Summer Night there puts it 1 point behind Burning Daylight in that battle for 10th. Uh, Anne from Czechia, 10 points to Norway, and a 12 for Finland. Joao from I think that's Macau, like the flag of Macau, right? 10 points to my sister's crown and a 12 for Portugal down there. Nice one. I mean, Portugal is absolutely very set in 8th. I think like it's been in 8th for a very very long time. Um, Philip Dawson, another 12 for Icorasau, closing in a little bit on Moldova. It seems maybe. Slay. I wonder where this 12 is gonna land. Oh, only 10. Okay. I saw the reference, but Cha 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 still got the 12. Mart. We're almost halfway through. Soon, I'd say. Maybe 5 or 6 more voters. Got a 10 for Czechia and a 12 for Latvia. Latvia kind of pulling away there in the battle for second. First points from Gnok here. 7 for Tell Me More, so it's almost up on 100. And a 12 for Burning Daylight. Put some distance down to Ireland again there. 175 points now. ESC Star from Serbia. A 10 for Icorasau. Absolutely a battle going on for 7th now. And Aya with another 12. Gotta sleep now. We'll check on results in the morning. Yeah, have a good one. Sleep well. The You're free to check the results out in the morning. You voted in both semis, I hope. 12 points to Icorasau. It's up into 7th now, so we had a little bit of a switch there. E from Ecuador back again. Some big points for Aya, for Suarele Shiluna, and a 12 for Do You Wanna Dance? I can't wait for Semi 2 when I can shout Venom over and over and over again. Luca, next one up, and the 12 goes to Aya. Wait, is the Semi 2 voting still open? Yeah, absolutely, Daniel. It's open still. You can get into that one. I will share the link again after the voting here. Esco, next one up here, and the 12 goes to Cha Cha Cha. And we're kind of halfway through now. Current qualifiers are Cha Cha Cha, Aya, Sama Misa Espada, Equinamai, My Sister's Crown, 6 Feet Under, Suarele Shiluna, Icorasau, Dance Our Own Party, and Burning Daylight. Those are the 10 qualifiers for now. Gotta say though that like the top 9 seems pretty set. Top 8 is definitely set. I'm sure like nothing is gonna go up to the left side. But we got a battle going on for 10th here. Burning Daylight, Midnight Summer Night, Nevera. I think Watergarden and Unicorn are absolutely in it as well. I think Tell Me More will have a like it's a steep climb, but it's not impossible. 186 points at the moment for 10th. We'll see what's gonna happen. Cecilia, next one up. And Tell Me More is up above 100 now. Albano, I can still vote. You can vote in the semi too. Absolutely. Semi 1, we're watching the results now, so you can't vote in that. 12 points to Sami Mrs. Pava there. Jonas from Lithuania. Got 10 for Czechia and a 12 for Unicorn. Puts itself a little bit closer there to 10th again. Needs a few more of those though to really get there. Mr. Flamboyant. Nice to see you in here. First time you're voting, so let's see where the points land. I Curacao with a big 12 there. Up into 7th it goes. And we have Steph from Serbia. Curacao establishing itself in 7th. It's actually really close to 6th as well. 6 feet under is not doing very well. Pretty odd considering it beat Loreen by. I mean, it ended up beating by 50 points as well. It's not doing that well. Canary Sumru, 10 points from Netherlands there. That's a big step for them. And a 12 to Aya. Valespir, next one up here. We got 10 for 6 feet under and a 12 for Echo Inimai. Alipan, first 3 points going in here. 8 points for Sama Mrs. Pava, 10 for Swadle Shiluna, and the 12 for My Sister's Crown. Still the 100 points behind 4th, so maybe that's a bit of a big ask at the moment. Fab from Portugal, next one up to vote. And the 12 goes to My Sister's Crown. Nothing for Curacao there, considering a Portuguese person voted. Ivanik, Cha-Cha-Cha, 8 points, 10 points to Latvia, and a 12 for 6 feet under. Hope the Netherlands qualify. Beautiful song. Yeah, I like the Netherlands. I like it a lot. I mean, I kind of like when I look at this whole semi now that we've changed some of the songs. I like every single thing here. So yeah, I'm not really gonna bother with like I don't mind too much whatever ends up qualifying. It's just nice to see like what people prefer and stuff like that. Jeffrey, next one to vote. 12 points to Norway there. Really establishing itself in 4th. Oh well, it's gonna finish there probably. Harv from United Kingdom. I remember you. It was you, me, and the square, wasn't it? 3 p.m. 12 points to Sama Mrs. Pava. What is going on with Sweden? Yeah, it's pretty unexpected, isn't it? Considering the shock that it pulled in the last voting we did. Dennis from Czechia. 10 points to Equinime and 12 for Curacao. Back up into 7th it goes. It's down in 8th again here for a little while. Wilson. Next one. 10 points to Finland and 12 to Curacao. Big move up into 6th there. That 12 made a lot of difference. It's very close before 6th place at the moment. Alena. Well, sucks that you can't vote for yourself, right? Oh, well, that's in semi 2, but still. 12 points to the busker, though. Serjan asked, what is the deal with Nevera for Croatia? That is not the song that represents Croatia this year. I see that you're new here. That's the whole point. We've done national final votings for so many, like, for weeks now. And, like, Mama's Ch came second in the selection we did, basically. And Nevera was the song that won. We did, like, our own votings for every national final. So some of the songs don't align with the real ones. So, yeah. I feel like I gotta have to explain that like a lot of times. It is what it is. 12 points to My Sister's Crown there. Heim, next one up. 8 points for 6 feet under, 10 for Dance, and a 12 for Midnight Summer Night. Yivko from Bulgaria. Some points there for the bottom few songs. 10 points to Aya, and a 12 for My Sister's Crown. Thanks for your answer. My pleasure, Sergan. My pleasure. Blaine from Mexico. 10 points for Curacao, and a 12 for San Mrs. Bava. Up into second it goes. Still have the battle for second going on here. Ronan Ishliu from Portugal. 10 points for Tell Me More there, big ones, and 12 for Ai Corazao. Yeah, I'd let Burning Daylight and Watergun NQ in semi 1 if it means I get Evita and Tinkohead in semi 2. Well, I mean, considering both of those 1R selections, maybe they will qualify. Semi 2 is it's not that strong in general, so maybe you'll be satisfied with that. We'll see. We'll see when we get there. Kevin from Canada. We still have 54 people left to vote. 12 points to Cha 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 again. I mean, the battle's still on for 10th. It's mainly between Netherlands and Ireland, but we'll see if it's going to change. Ireland closing in even more now. You're the venom in my veins. Next one up from, is that Benin? Yeah, we've got a very what's called international voting. Vera, Hungary here. 12 points to Norway. Don't think anything will top Reddit having full N first last year. I mean, I had full N first last year, I think, like before the show. So yeah, freshly painted. Definitely doing some movements there for 10th place. They're just swapping around the places there with the big points. Caps key for Romania. Next one up here to vote. The 10 goes to Equinime and the 12 to Cha Cha Cha. I'm actually going to put my. No, I can't. Okay, whatever. Mgua from Norway. Some points there around the 10th place again. And the 12 for Aya. Ireland's catching up. Absolutely. It's absolutely catching up. Taya from Austria, though, gives some points for Netherlands. But if Ireland gets big ones here, which they don't, but if they had, they would have gone up to 10th. Nevada kind of falling a little bit behind now at the moment. Vlad gives points to both Netherlands and Ireland. 12 points to Serbia. Groot, hi Groot, how are you doing? Well, I'm still kind of sick, but other than that, I'm good. Thank you for asking, the fat booty Grooty nation. Alright. 12 points to Czechia, though. Alright. Astron, I am back. Interesting to see how well Serbia is doing compared to last time. Why is everyone saying... I'm sure Serbia did well last time. I have to double check this. I Corazao with the 12 there from I Just Want to Sleep Forever. Jerry. Next one here. We have 8 points to Czechia, 10 for Cha Cha Cha, and a 12 to Equinime. Like, I'm sure, though, Astron, that that Serbia was top 5 or something like that when we did the voting last time. I have to check that. I feel like I have to check that. San Mrs. with another 12 there. Up into second it goes. Juric. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but from Croatia. See if the 12 goes to Nevera. It does not. It goes to Burning Daylight. Burning Daylight putting some distance there. 20 points in it now. An ugly person currently voting. Alright, very interesting. 12 points to Suarele Shiluna, though. There's like such a massive gap from 8th to 9th. Gotta say, though, that like Malta is being dragged into the battle for 10th. It could absolutely still miss out, you know. 12 points to Ai Corazao there from Marie. Serbia was 3rd last time, 2nd was Sweden. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking as well. Like in the semi, I know. Because Austria was 2nd overall. Unsure of where it finished in the final. 12 points to Nevera there from Natv from San Marino. Which is puts itself a bit closer there. Liechtenstein back voting in this one as well. 8 points to Netherlands. 10 for Croatia. And 12 for Norway. 12 for Norway. Emu from, that's New Zealand, right? 8 points to Latvia. 10 for Ai Corazao. And 12 for Malta. Malta needed those. Malta's been blanked a lot as well, so... World Sasuri, please don't cancel me because of my 120 out of 155. 12 points to Aya. Is it because Cha 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 getting blanked? I mean, you're not the first person to have blanked Cha Cha Cha. Alvaro, I guess he's kind of tagged his own Twitter here or something as well. So if you want to follow Alvaro, you can do that at Eurovaro. 12 points to Cha Cha Cha. Serbia was 5th in the final, just checked it. Yeah. So I remember correctly, you know. Aldin from Bosnia-Herzegovina here. 12 points to cha-cha-cha. I mean, there's a pretty big gap up there, we gotta say. Loreen was 2nd in the semi. Wow, that's a lot of points that are up for grabs now. Yeah, for sure. And 6 feet under is not taking them. Latvia better qualify. Like 6 feet under getting blanked again here. Like the fact, like it's down in 8th. Loreen finished 2nd. You all wanted 6 feet under, and now when you got it, you're not voting for it, which is really intriguing for me. Kata, 12 points to Cha Cha Cha. Le Zero, next one up from France here. 8 points to Samo Misaspava. 10 for 6 feet under, and a 12 for Cha Cha Cha. So far, we have the same qualifiers as in the real world. Yeah, that's true. I mean, the new songs we picked, uh, like both of the ones that we picked that, well, 12 points to Midnight Summer Night there. But yeah, the two songs that we picked new ones for, the original songs also qualified for, like both Norway and Sweden. Um, Ireland and Croatia got new songs, but they're not really doing that much better than the actual songs. So we'll see if it's going to change. Don't know how competitive 6 feet under will be in the final. Yeah, probably not that competitive. I mean, it doesn't look like it. We'll see though. Grant O'Brien with a 12 for Latvia there. And of course we have a few what's it called? We have a few rock songs in the semi too as well, which could go into one with 6 feet under. Watergun being so low, yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's I kind of expected it. I really like Watergun, but I haven't really seen that many people talk about it. Tell Me More is actually really close to it now. Only 2 points in it for second to last place between those two. Chris from Spain, we have 25 voters left to go. There is still a battle going on for 10th, but it's like Burning Daylight has had it in its grasp for a very long time now. Um, for Sweden selection, we are like children. Once we get the toy, we are done with it. That's actually so funny. That's really what it feels like at the moment. Felix, 12 points too. Some Mrs. Bava. Prefer it over Tattoo, but I already have my rock and electronic favorites. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Sean Lewis, 12 points too. Yone and Equinamite. 12 or next one up, Striker. 22 voters left to go. Burning Daylight keeps getting some small points. 12 points to Aya. Euro Greece from Spain. This is like it's always equally confusing to see the name and the flag going together here. Every time you vote, every time. 10 points to Burning Daylight though. Does a big difference for Netherlands' chances to get through here. In 10th again, just like last time. And I believe Malta was 9th last time as well, wasn't it? So it's very similar to our last voting, even though we have like twice the amount of voters this time around. Czechia with another 12 there. Joao says, in Eurovision odds, Portugal is one of the non-selected to finals. What is your thought? I don't, like, I can't predict. I'm terrible at predicting. Cha-cha-cha with another 12 there. I'm terrible at predicting Joao, but, I mean, I Corazao is one of my favorite songs this year. So there's that. But why it's not predicted in the odds, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't, because to me it feels like a complete package. I gotta be honest with you. Um, Kaiser currently, sorry, currently voting here, and a 12 to Cha Cha Cha, 1,014 points at the moment. Is it just me or is it going slower now? Feels like it's going really slow, isn't it? What's going on here? It's going super slow. What's going on? Adrian. 8 points to Unicorn. 10. Okay, now it's going really fast. Okay, I have no idea what's going on. Aya with the 12 there. Aya is also doing better. I think they were 4th. Yeah, but they got a spot free because Loreen is not here. So yeah, they got that position for free, I guess. Miguel, next one to vote here. 8 points to Croatia. 10 to Serbia. And a 12 to Curaçao. So yeah, we have 16 voters to go. There are 46 points in it for 10th here. Maybe Croatia and Israel are out. Israel is actually pretty close to Croatia. Didn't know that. 2019. Oh god. All right. Let's see where the 12 lands. Azerbaijan maybe. Oh, Okay. This is the first time like I didn't really get what the Belarusian jury was going for. But okay. Karl Kachia from Armenia. 10 points to Serbia. And a 12 for Malta. Okay, so Malta's probably set there. We have 14 voters to go. I think Malta's definitely set. It has 95 points down to 11th. We have Buvka Maslana. A lot of like new names that I haven't read before that are voting in this one, which is always very welcoming. Unicorn with a 10 there puts it up towards the top 10 a little bit, and Croatia gets the 12. Both songs definitely still in it, but it's a big ask to get back up to Netherlands here. A lot of points on the right side here. A lot of points, but Burning Daylight keeps like plucking away with points. 10 points to 6 feet under, and a 12 for Sama Mrs. Bava. Tied for second right now. Tied for second. Wait, was I one of the last 16? Must have taken longer than I thought. I don't know. Of the voters, I guess. Cat from Vietnam. Nice to have you around again. 10 points for Ireland there. It needs those points to get the qualifying spot. Sama Mrs. Bava with the 12. Like Cha 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 is getting blanked by a lot of people, honestly. Memu. Next one up. We have 11 people left. Burning Daylight like keeps getting the small points, and it's probably gonna make it take that 10th place. If, in all honesty, like Ireland or Croatia needs to start getting some 12s. Just like 6 feet under got there, puts it up into 7th. M. Mart from Germany, with 10 voters left to go. Another point for for Netherlands. It's only one this time though. 8 for Serbia, 10 for Finland, and 12 for Portugal. So nothing for the two songs that absolutely needed points now. Adrian, for crying out loud, my favorites never do well in group votings. Why am I here? Well, I'm happy you're here regardless. Don't give up. Maybe one of your favorites will someday do well. Who knows? 10 points to Moldova and 12 to Finland. Ireland, why is it being beaten by Burning Daylight? Well, because people like overall, there are more people who like Burning Daylight than Midnight Summer Night. I assume. Oh my god, my carrot love from Angola. Interesting. 10 points for Ireland there. It's closing in slowly but surely. 34 points in it. 54 points for Nevada. It's not over till it's over, but time's running out. Alexandra, 5 more points for Ireland there. It needs those. But if Netherlands gets more points, then we'll see. 10 points to Malta. Malta's done, like, it's for sure. 12 points to Norway. Okay, so we have, like, there is a battle. There are still 6 people left to vote. It's not over yet. Dimamma from Finland. Okay. 7 points to Burning Daylight. That's a big one. That's a big one. 8 points to Sweden. 10 for Norway. And a 12 to Finland. From Finland. I'm absolutely amazed to see Moldova so low. It's still about top 3 in the semi, in my opinion. I mean, it's still 7th. So, Ricardo, let's see where these big points land. Norway gets one of them. Finland gets another. And Latvia gets the 12. All right. 4 voters left to go. 36 points in it, right? Jane from Austria. Oh, 7 points for Netherlands. Ireland needs something big here now. Otherwise, I think it's over. 10 points for Norway. And the 12 for Finland. I think that's gotta be it, right? 3 voters left to go. 36 points in it. Yeah, it's over. It's over. Sorry everyone who wanted Ireland, but Netherlands got too many points basically. It's got points from a lot of people, which kind of just put itself in there. A 12 from Tommy goes to Cha Cha Cha. Israel always so low. Well, yeah, it's the same position that it finished in last time. I'm guessing it's going to get some points here from Luxo, though, because Luxo has been talking about it in the chat a lot, that he or she really likes it. So we'll see. Is the 12 going to Israel? It is. Still 13th, though. Only 7 points behind Croatia, though, so maybe that will change. Daniel from Israel, final one to vote here. 3 more points for Unicorn. It's going to finish 13th. I think all of the positions are pretty much set right now. 6 Feet Under moves up into 7th there on the final vote. And yeah, everything else is set this way. The 12 goes to Cha Cha Cha. And here are the first semi-final voting results, basically. Tell Me More finished last, 199 points. I can't say that it was unexpected, but it's still, I really like this song, honestly. But I know that it really doesn't really stand that much chance, and especially like in a semi like this. I mean, all of the songs here, I like all of these songs, so I can't really say much. Watergun, 235 points, 100 points up to Unicorn, which finished 13th. Only 4 points behind Nevada, which came in 12th, and then Midnight Summer Night was 11th. Pretty big gap, like 37 points at the end, up to Netherlands, who finished in 10th, and then 63 points up to Malta there. It's like nothing happened. Yeah, I mean it's the same thing. We just have 2 new songs. We have Echo in May and 6 Feet Under. Would pay actual money for these to be the real results in May? Well, they're not gonna be because we have 4 songs that don't align with the with the actual ones. Squadra Luna, yeah, like big gap, 170 points separating 8th and 9th here. So Moldova in 8th, 6 Feet Under finished 7th. I mean, we just. How it beat Loreen in the Melody Festival in voting, I have no idea. Because Loreen finished 2nd, did we say, right? In the semi voting, and Smashing the Pieces finished 7th. Still, made the final though. I Corazao, 696. So actually got itself a pretty big gap there. And then My Sister's Crown, 5th place, 751 points, and then a pretty big gap, 152 points up to Norway in 4th, 31 points behind Latvia in 3rd, 11 points behind Serbia in 2nd, and well done, 190 points up to Finland there, who won the semi again. Here is the voting grid. Did every song get a 12? No, Azerbaijan did not get a 12. Other than that, every song got a 12, except for Azerbaijan. Did Azerbaijan even? Yeah, it got 2 10s, so that's something. But yeah, obviously, like a lot of people blanking Cha Cha Cha, which is a bit unexpected. Some of Mrs. Spava got a lot of points from many people. But yeah, are we happy with this? Maybe some are not. I guess the people who like Israel are not. But that will always be the case. Link for Semi 2, you will get it. When Noah said, I'm going to stand here like a unicorn by here, she meant 13th place in group semi rankings. It's a constant presence she's had on 13th place. Noah Kirel is 10th on my Eurovision scoreboard app, but I guess Groot viewers uniquely dislike it, or at least don't like it enough to put in. Like the app, like the opinions on the app and the opinions among my viewers rarely align. Like, it's just the way it is. I don't think yeah, I don't know. The people who subscribe to my channel, I guess they don't really align with the taste on the app. I guess. All right, get ready for the Where is Israel? Yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait. Okay, we're going to go to semi 2. Let's see how many people have already voted for it. We're gonna get straight to it. I think we're gonna take a little bit of a break, like 5 minutes. But you can still get your votes in. I'm gonna share the link again so you have it in the chat. So if you haven't got your votes in yet, you can do that right now. But yeah, we have 121 voters. So yeah, might fall asleep during the semi 2 reveal. Got like 3 hours of sleep last night. That's not good, Henny. I mean, it's only 8:30, but I mean, you get your sleep. That's good. That's good. Vlad says ESC Tom just made a video about the MESC app trends. The girl bops are always overrated there, and the males are underrated. Well, I don't. Maybe that's the case. I don't know, but that could be it. Let's see. Let's just make sure that we got the fast mode on right away here. So obviously you can take a look here, like the songs. If there are songs here that you're unfamiliar with, I hope that you kind of check them out before casting your vote. You'll have some time here. So the new songs that aren't in Eurovision that you should check out in case you don't know them is Freedom from Denmark by Niklas Sonne. It's Venom, or sorry, Venom by Olli from Estonia. It's Tinquiet by Gala Drago from Belgium. It's Gladiator by Jan from Poland. It's Fiori su Marte for San Marino by Ledeva. And Evita by Elsa Lila from Albania. And Like a Movie by Beatrice from Lithuania. So yeah, those are the new songs that we got in here. And yeah, get your votes in. I'll give you. Let's do. Should we do like maybe until 2040? 2040 should be good, I'd say. So you'll have 11 minutes basically, which is a long time. But we're gonna have 11 minutes. So yeah, get your votes in. The link is in the chat. I'm gonna link it one more time just so you have it close to you. Let's see if we'll get 150 or so voters again. Enjoy voting and. Yeah, simple as that. Wait, what's going on? Wait. I'm not sure what I'm doing right now. Okay. Yeah. See you soon. We're gonna take a break. Okay, so 2040, we're gonna do the voting. I'll come back a little bit earlier than that. I think. Definitely blanked the song I like. Yeah, I did too. I think there are a lot of good songs in the semi now. All of a sudden. But yeah, see you soon again. Have a good one until, well, I'm back. I'll be back in a few. Okay. And then the voting 2040. Be there. Have a good one.
The most beautiful eyes I've seen sit back at night. You make this life worth living with your love. Bonafide, your heart's as pure as mine. From gonna worship something at your love. Sad to precious alleviate the stress. A woman oppose her own. You're not used to it. There was a custom to selfish love. Crying myself to sleep. What a beautiful lullaby. Then there's a world is staring back at mine. Don't know how I survive intertwine. Your heart is one with mine. I'm gonna nurture heaven to this lips red like roses, tasting of wine, eyes like the ocean, gonna make you mine. I'm not asleep. My colors run too deep. I'm coming home. Close my eyes and wonder if whispers turn to thunder. If you give them time. Coming back to life. Glisten till I ignite, and I'm as sure as the sky is blue that I won't disappear. I'll always be in view with the phases of the phases of the with the phases of the phases of the coming back to life. Glisten till I ignite, and I'm as sure as the sky is blue that I won't disappear. I'll always be in view with the phases of the phases of the with the phases of the phases of the
All right, we're back. We're back. It's 2040, spot on. I managed to keep the time perfectly. I feel like I'm starting to lose my voice. We're absolutely not going to do the final voting tonight as well. I'm not 100% healthy. That's one thing for sure. We're definitely going to do the semi-2 voting though. Goulier says, are there not just two rock songs, Australia and Denmark? I mean, there's Venom! Hi, I'm late. Is there still a voting link for semi 2? Yeah, absolutely. I'll get it to you right away. Let's see. Get your votes in. You have 1 minute, pretty much, and then we gotta get going. We have a bunch of voters. We have 154 in semi one. We had 155. So yeah. Mm, Latvia better qualify. They already did, mate. Yeah. Get your vote in now, ESC chair. Lithuania too, pop rock. Yeah, Lithuania is absolutely, a subgenre on rock. Oh my god, don't tell me. You're on mute. No, I'm not. I just read you're on mute and I was like, oh god, not again. You're just messing with me. That's not nice. Not nice. Not nice. No, he's on mute. Exactly. Go tell him, Astron. I'm not. All right, we're gonna do the voting. ESC chair. Oh, you already voted. Well, then why did you? Oh my god, you absolute mess. Okay, 154. Let's see. We've got fast mode on. We're gonna get straight to the voting. We're gonna do it like that. We're gonna zoom in a little bit. Let me double check how it looks. I can double. There we go. Looks good. All right. We got 16 songs. Of course, there's one more song in semi 2 than there is in semi 1. Groot is going to be the first one to vote, as always. Except for the times where I've been slow. Here are the first few points coming in. We have 8 points to Fiori su Marte, 10 to Tinquiet, and a 12 for Carpe Diem. What else? It's the same as last time, I think. Alexei, next one up. Groot is not on mute because Groot has such a beautiful voice that breaks the mute status. Very interesting take, gotta say. Sorry. The 12 to Carpe Diem. Carpe Diem goes for 100% so far of the votes. 2 12s. Frog from UK. All of the songs got some points so far, which is always nice to see. 8 points for Austria, 10 for Slovenia, and a 12 for Gladiator. Puts itself up into fourth there. I have no idea to stop the vote. Okay, already. Jaden from England, next one to vote here. 8 points to San Marino there. 10 for Georgia. And a 12 to Gladiator. Gladiator is absolutely in it. It's towards the top at the moment. Of course, Austria won the voting the last time we did it. Schnitzel, next one up. 8 points for Georgia. 10 for Armenia. And 12 to Albania. Evita up into third place there. So we got a top 4 of Gladiator, Carpe Diem, Evita, and Who the Hell is Edgar, and Tinquet in fifth. So a lot of new songs there. 3 of the top 5 are songs that we've picked newly. Alena gave points to her competitor Jan there for Gladiator, so I guess no hard feelings there. Taya from Ukraine, next one up here. Lithuania not doing very well considering that it's a new song that we picked for this selection. Carpe Diem with the 12 there. If I remember correctly, Lithuania qualified with stay, didn't they, in our voting? I think they did. Shay, next one up. Just as I'm talking about Lithuania, gets a 5 there. We have 8 for Austria, 10 for Evita, and a 12 to Carpe Diem. Evita is absolutely in the mix for the lead here. Which is really nice to see. I gotta say, I approve of that. Theo with and the 12 to Belgium. Belgium up into third there. Belgium, of course, if I remember correctly, did not qualify when we did the actual voting. So it seems like the viewers of this channel approve of this choice more than the actual one. 10 points to Venom. And a 12 to DGT puts it up very close to 10th place, which currently San Marino is in. Random, next one up. Australia moves up into the top 10 there, ahead of San Marino. 8 points to Carpe Diem, 10 for Who the Hell is Edgar, and 12 for Venom. Oh, Belgium qualifying like 7th. Oh, really? Okay, I forgot. I forgot. I really didn't think that it did, but okay, you all know better than me for sure. Go ahead. Next one up. Belgium was ninth. Okay, okay, I messed up. Promise with a 12 there. Wow, I just realized Denmark is absolutely dead down there. Wow, second to last, really. Holy, okay. Hmm. 8 points to Fiore Sumarta there, nice to see. 10 points to DGT, and a 12 to Venom! Yeah, so we got some rock songs getting a few points here, I think. Yep. Freedom being one of them. 8 points to Carpe Diem, 10 for Promise, and a 12 for Venom! Alright, it's making moves here. Venom comeback time, yep, for sure. For sure. Lithuania was 8th last time, yeah, exactly, and now it's... Well, it's actually 11th now, I just realized. It's caught up a little bit. Cheryl Lucas, 10 points for Armenia, and a 12 for Gladiator, Gladiator. Blaine, smash your competition, baby. Well, I know where the 12's landing here. 8 for Slovenia, 10 for Austria. Told you. Carpe Diem is actually has a bit of a lead. Gotta say, 18 points in it. Next up, Ike is back for voting again. Always lovely to have him around here, as long as he's not singing. The 12 to Gladiator. Groot, you should probably take it easy with those venom today so you don't lose your voice halfway through. Well, worth it. It's me, Adrian. Let's see if you approve more of the semi 2 votes since you were a bit dejected on the semi 1. Oh, yeah, Fiore Samarte is going to have a tough time qualifying. I would love to see it qualify personally, but I hope for both our cases, Adrian, that it's going to go through here. But I'm very doubtful. Pachi, the 12 goes to Who the Hell is Edgar, taking over the lead there. Nothing for Carpe Diem, nothing for Gladiator. Syed from Pakistan, next one up. 4 points to Like a Movie there in 11th at the moment. Power currently has the 10th place. DGT with a big 10 there, and a 12 to Freedom. Nice one, nice one. I like me some Freedom. You're the Venom in my veins. Do we have a 12 for Estonia here? 10 for Austria, and a 12 to... You got it. I'm not going to say it this time because I feel like I have something in my throat. uh, Opa. 8 points to Austria. 10 for Slovenia. And 12 to Freedom. Nice one. Big moves on the right side there. Big, big, big moves. Jacob, next one up. Ten points to Australia there, moving upwards a little bit, and 12 points to Venom. Genghis Khan. Next one. 8 points to Austria, 10 points for Slovenia, and a 12 to... You know what I just realized? Gladiator got the 12. You know what I just realized? Evita is down in 9th now all of a sudden. Like, it was up... Wasn't it like 2nd after the first few votes? Now it's down in 9th. Things change really fast here, you know? You can be in a real groove and then you just lose all of your points. Hopefully Freedom fans are coming. Well, they did not come with Val there. Another blank for it. 12 points to Who the Hell is Edgar? Addy Star from Norway. 6 points to Cyprus there. Puts it closer to 10th, but then Power gets a big 8 there. 10 for Echo and 12 for Who the Hell is Edgar? Yeah. Evita flopping Broken Heart. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. Like, I think Evita is being a bit harshly treated here. Oh, I align very much with the points that Henny has given here for Like a Movie, Freedom, and Fiori Sumarte. I love all three of those. So you and me, Henny, we got similar there. Sasha, sorry, Joker out. I guess that's a 0 coming in then from Germany here. We got 10 points for Carpe Diem and a 12 to Venom, which is closing in on 3rd on Gladiator there. This would have been such an interesting semi. Yeah, for sure. Like this is a very much closer semi than the actual ones, in my personal opinion. Fiori Somarte is actually my favorite of all of this season. 12 points to Evita there, nice one. Up into eighth it goes. Something I never thought I'd say about something from San Marino, but now people are voting for Gladiators. Um, yeah, I didn't really expect to like something from San Marino this much either. It's one of my most played songs this year, actually. As crazy as that sounds. I have no idea. Another 12 for Evita there, up over 100 now. Establishing itself in 8th, but things can change really fast as we've seen. The Pope is back and he can spell this time. Maybe sobered up a little bit. We got 10 points for Future Lover there, Armenia moving up, and 12 for Belgium. I actually thought that Belgium was going to be like up fighting for the lead in this one. I feel like people really liked it when we did the Belgium voting. Um, just felt like one of those songs that would really be up there, but it's I mean it's still fifth, but you know, 12 points to Carpe Diem there from Quartz. Um, Daniel says I would love Venom and Tinkoed in Eurovision both losing were missed opportunities. I agree. I mean Estonia didn't like. Uh, I think Belgium is absolutely a missed opportunity, but I don't mind Bridges from Estonia. I'd probably prefer Venom though. 12 points to Promise there. Promise in ninth at the moment. Has some distance down into 11th. A lot of the songs that we picked, like a Movie, Freedom, and Fiori su Marte, I like all three of those. But yeah, all of them currently outside the top 10, regardless of us picking them or not. Azrael with the 12 for Gladiator there. So yeah. I really loved Fuoco e Benzina. I think it's spelled like that. Love me some accordion. Yeah, Fuoco e Benzina was really, really good. That's such a great great effort they had there as well. And another 12 for Belgium there. Nice one. Up into fourth it goes. The Pope loves future lovers. Sounds like a scandalized headline. Yep. A funny name from Hungary. Well, that's not a very funny one. Sorry. 12 points to Venom. Ollie said he'd come back to Estelal if he writes the right song. Yeah, I would be down for that. He's welcome back anytime. 10 points to Echo. Echo's kind of like both Armenia and Georgia are, like internally selected songs that are just kind of like in the middle here, just comfortable. They're gonna go through regardless, it kind of feels like, regardless of us picking them or not. But they're just like in the middle here. Everyone just kind of approves of them. Liz with next 12 going to Promise. So we have a pretty big difference or distance now between 9th and 10th, gotta say. We'll see which song takes the 10th place here, but yeah. Power is the one currently in that spot. Promise with another big point there, 8 of them. And Adri gives 12 points to Belgium again. So Belgium, there's actually a pretty nice battle for third here between three songs that we picked. Gladiator, Tinkoed, and Venom. They're very close to each other, fighting for third. And none of whom obviously will be in Eurovision in May. 12 points to Power there, big points for Power, which really kind of sets it apart from the rest there. Establishing itself in 10th, really. Katri, next one up here to vote. Greece is falling very far behind. That's something as well, I guess. It's got a few small points, but nothing big so far. 12 points to Future Lover there. 196 it's up on now. Donald Trump, next one. First few points going there. For some of the current non-qualifiers, gets a few points there. We have 10 points for Carpe Diem and a 12 to... Who the hell is Edgar? 301 points, 25 points in the lead at the moment. I'm pretty sure like it won by a pretty big margin when we did the actual voting. Let's see if that's going to change. Ellie from Taiwan, who is currently sleeping, I think, or I hope. But the votes have been registered regardless, and the 12 goes to Who the hell is Edgar? Another one. Greece will get lucky if they even reach 100 points. Yeah, it's looking like a stretch at the moment, but we still have 111 voters to go, so it's possible, Mandalorian, next one to vote. 10 points for Gladiator, and the 12 to Carpe Diem. Listening to Venom right now. Nice one. It's a good song to listen to. Cheburashka from France. First 3 points going in there. 8 points to Evita. 10 for Austria. And 12 to Future Lover. Who the hell is Beba from Antarctica? Big points for Greece there. Nice for Greece there. Closing up a little bit. And the 12 goes to, who the hell is Edgar? San Marino's still low, I see. Yeah, San Marino has fallen behind. It's not getting any points anymore. Got points early on, but it kind of died down very quickly. Bear gives it 2, but that's not it's not really a big statement. And the 12 to Belgium here. Belgium and Estonia and Poland still really going at it for third here. They're very close to each other. 4 points separating them. N, next one up here. 8 points to Austria. 10 for Gladiator. And 12 for Carpe Diem. Philip Dawson, next one up. A lot of points to the top there. Big 7 points for San Marino. It needed those. 10 for Promise, and 12 is gonna be something on the right side. Evita gets them. Tiquiad is your this year's body. Oh, this was around 2016 group. Body. What's that? Body MF 2016. I don't know that. I don't know what that is. Benja gives 12 points to Austria there. Charlotte, next one up. Some points for the current non-qualifiers there. Like a Movie and Freedom getting small points. 10 points to Belgium. And 12 to Gladiator. Up into third it goes. 5 points in it for the third place. Still very close between them. Toki, next one up. Some points for both Romania and San Marino. 8 points to Like a Movie. 10 for Who the Hell is Edgar. And a 12 for Carpe Diem. Mgua from Norway. 6 more points for San Marino. San Marino's doing a surge. Maybe. maybe. 10 points to Carpe Diem. And a 12 for Gladiator. Putting some distance there now. Down to the song from Estonia. Which I can't say at the moment. Olibolen. 8 points for Power. 10 for Like a Movie. And 12 for Austria. You know, like Lithuania and Cyprus are not out of it. I mean, nothing is out of it yet. Maybe Greece, but I mean, we still have 100 votes left to go, so a lot can happen. I think Austria is pretty set to go through, though. Gotta say. Cecilia gives 12 points to Evita. Like Evita either gets 12s or blanked. Kind of feels like that at the moment. Harv. Well, sorry to disappoint that you can't vote for Where Did You Go this time. 8 points for Fiore Sumarte, though, and I approve of that. And a 12 to Gladiator, further establishing itself in third there. Seth needs Power to qualify so much. Well, at the moment, looks like that's going to happen, but could absolutely change, you know. It's not that many points in it. Heim, 12 points to Belgium there again, up into fourth. Taylor, I missed the votes, but can't wait for the final vote. Yeah, that's not going to be today, though, Taylor. Sorry to disappoint you, but be on the lookout for next time. Leonard, 6 big points for Greece there. They need that. And the 12 for Austria. Tibor, next one up here. Like a Movie keeps getting some points. It's closing in on 10th, but it's still a bit behind. And the 12 goes to Echo. Interesting. Very interesting. Haven't really seen that one get many 12s. I think that's probably the first. Esco, next one up here. Sorry. 10 for Austria, and the 12 for Venom. Only 1 point behind Belgium. Groot, have you listened to Emotion Ollie by Galadragon? Like only once. I never really got around to listening to it more often. I don't really remember it that much. I remember I thought that it was pretty good, but like I prefer Tinkwea. It doesn't help that it's not on Spotify either, because then it's not as accessible for me, I guess. I just use Spotify all the time. I struggle with actually going on YouTube and looking up music there. Piri currently voting here. The 12 goes to Austria, further giving like 71 points in the lead now, ahead of Slovenia. ESC Star, voter number 63. Some points there. Denmark gets 6. Like a Movie with 5. Only 1 point separating for 10th now. I didn't even realize. There's only 1 point in it between Iceland and Lithuania. Be on the lookout for that. What's going to happen there? Jamie from Belgium, next one. Ooh, 2 points to power, 1 to like a movie. Both are still in it, you know. Um, 10 points for Austria and 12 to Belgium. 1 point between Estonia and Belgium still. Like they're still going at it. No name from Estonia, next one up. There's a tie now for fourth between Estonia and Belgium. We've got 8 for Georgia, 10 for Slovenia, and a 12 to Gladiator. Gnock from the UK. Some points there. 4 for Power, 2 to Like a Movie. So Power kind of putting a little bit of a distance. It's barely a distance. It's like a turtle's arm's reach. What am I even saying? I don't know. 12 points to Cyprus though. Definitely puts it in the battle there. Cyprus needed those points. It's in the mix. Mart, next one up. Like a Movie gets 3 points there. 1 point separating for 10th at the moment again. 10 points to Evita. And a 12 to Tinquet. Henny, good night. I thought you were gonna go to sleep. Go sleep. Ivanik, Like a Movie, big 6 points there, up into 10th it goes. Power can still get back there though, of course. Freedom with a big 10 there, and a 12 to Slovenia. Carpe Diem, 46 points, separating the top two at the moment. Jeffrey from the Netherlands, next one up. Like a Movie, getting more points. It's establishing itself, getting top 10. 10 points to Venom, and a 12 to Austria again. Um, So yeah, Among Us Sus, next one up to vote here. Big points for Greece there, which it needs. 8 points to Promise, 10 points for Venom. I can't say it anymore. And 12 for Carpe Diem. Let's see an Evita charge to top 7. It's a stretch, but it could happen. It needs a few more 12s though. No, I just said there's a risk I might fall asleep. Yeah, but you should though, because you slept 3 hours. So go sleep. Oh, you have tomorrow off, then don't sleep. Gladiator with a 12. I don't have tomorrow off, so I gotta sleep after this. Valispir, some points there for the current non-qualifiers. Power is, still very close for to like a movie here. The 12 goes to Future Lover. See, it's kind of like very constant that Evita either gets blanked or big points, JH3, next one. 3 to like a movie, 4 for Power. 8 points to Echo, 10 points to Promise, and a 12 to... Who the hell is Edgar? Alright. Dennis, we're almost halfway through now. Here are the first few points. Greece with another 1 there. Power moves up into 10th again. Power Iceland is in it again. 10 points for Austria and a 12 to Echo and Georgia there. Up into 7th it goes. Yarata from Finland. Next one up. Voter number 75. Power with some more points there. 8 for Austria, 10 for Slovenia, and a 12 to Evita. As I say, it's either blank or 12. Mihailo in class, you're very, what's it called? It's admirable how your dedication to this. 10 points to Austria, and the 12 goes to Gladiator. Alright. Still, Gladiator has a pretty big gap up to Carpe Diem there. Mr. Flamboyant from India, back again, voting in this one as well. Freedom making some moves there. Well, one move. 10 points to Promise, and a 12 to Evita. There's a tie currently for 7th, and Evita is, well, sneaking up on them. Maybe a little bit, but maybe that's a bit of a stretch. That was the halfway mark, by the way. So yeah, we're gonna pause after this one. What They Say gets big 8 points there. 10 for Echo, and a 12 to Carpe Diem. Current qualifiers: Austria, Slovenia, Poland, Estonia, Belgium, Armenia, Georgia, Australia, Albania, and Iceland. Iceland currently qualifying by 13 points ahead of Lithuania. Cyprus still in it for sure. I'd say Denmark and San Marino have a shot, but it's a far stretch. And then Romania's 79 points behind. That's a lot to take in on 76 voters. Greece, I think, is kind of out of it. It needs to start getting some 12s here. Still have a hope for freedom. I have already lost Ireland. Well, freedom is basically like the top 9 seems to be pretty set. There's like only one spot, and a lot of the songs are fighting for it. Future Lover with another 12 there. with another 12. Wait, did I appear in the voting? I'm afraid my votes. What's your voting name, Astron? It's not Astron because I haven't seen Astron vote at all. What's your voting name? I can't remember everyone, but yeah. 10 points to DGT there. Interesting from Torg. Closes up a little bit there. Steph from Serbia, next one up. A lot of points are surrounding that 10th place there. 8 points to Armenia, 10 for Poland, and 12 to Austria. Kevin from Oh Canada, oh Canada. 10 points for Evita, big points again, and a 12 to Austria. Yeah, Austria is just racking up the points. It's gonna be a battle between Austria and Finland in the final again, isn't it? Hillian from Germany, next one to vote. It's Asterios. I think Asterios has voted. I think you voted. I'm not sure though. 12 points to Austria again from Hillian. It's a constantly in the lead here. Jonas, next one up. Some points for the right side here. Evita with a 1 for like the first time ever, it seems. 10 for Austria and a 12 to Venom. It's been a while since I've had to say that now. Venom has been not getting that many, well, at least not 12s for a while. Still very comfortably in 4th there, though. Beautiful rendition of O Canada, Groot. Thank you. Thank you, I did my best. Put a lot of heart and soul into that one. Vera, 12 points to Austria. Again. Alipan, who the hell is good? Well, I know where these points go. Or you're just trying to be cheeky for the sake of being cheeky. 8 points to Armenia. Armenia up into 4th there. How did that happen? Armenia has been like sneaking up. Nothing for Austria. Will you name yourself as a. Okay. But yeah, Armenia has been like. What's it called? Like just sneaked up into the top here. It's definitely like a part of that now. Break a Broken Heart with big 10 points there for Cyprus. 12 points to Romania. Very interesting votes here. The top 2 currently of that person not really looking like they're going to go through. Ronan Ishliu, a lot of points on the right side there, gotta say. 10 for Austria and a 12 for Armenia. Yeah, Armenia is absolutely, establishing itself up there towards the top now. Canary Simru, next one up. We've got 8 points for Austria, 10 for Iceland. Iceland needed those. And a 12 for Evita. 30 points up into the top 8 now for Evita. We'll see if it gets there towards the end. Fab from Portugal, next one up. First few points coming in here. Got another 8 for Austria. I feel like Austria is getting a lot of 8s. 10 for Venom and 12 for Future Lover. Armenia just like Armenia's racking up the points now. It's in a really big like streak at the moment. Smoothie, some points there for the 12th, 13th, and 14th ranked songs. Carpe Diem with a 10 and a 12 to Gladiator. Still an 8 for Armenia again. Armenia's just racking up the points. Belgium has definitely dropped back by quite a lot, honestly. Like, remember when we had the battle between Poland, Estonia, and Belgium for 3rd? It's looking far away now. Well, there it gets a 10 from Caps Key. And Slovenia gets the 12. Rose from Latvia, next one up here. Big points for Lithuania, which it needs. Needs that. We've got 8 for Slovenia, 10 for Poland, and a 12 to Venom. Nothing for Austria there, nothing for Belgium. So, freshly painted from Slovenia. First few points going in there. 1 measly point for Greece. It's probably going to reach 100 though. Like, we have a lot of people left to go. 10 points to Evita and a 12 for Belgium. It's been a while since Belgium got something like that, but got it now. Taya from Austria. First few points going there. A lot of points on the right side here. 8 points for Georgia. 10 for Austria. And a 12 to Venom. Currently in 5th. Vlad, next one up. First few points going in there. Got 8 for Austria. 10 for Belgium. And a 12 to Gladiator. Next one up, Aaron from Hungary. First few points going in here. Big points for Greece. Greece is gonna get 100. Future Lover, 8 points. Austria, 10. And a 12 to Belgium. Hi, I just came. Well, congratulations. I had no time to come earlier. Okay, I just arrived so early. Welcome, everyone. 12 points from Mango to Armenia. Yep. Eline, or Eline from Scotland. 8 points for Greece. Big ones. 10 points for Austria. And a 12 to Belgium. Was it Power that got stuck at 99 points in the final? I think so, right? I'm pretty sure it was. So it finished lost in the final. Maybe it'll do that again, but let's just make sure that it gets over 100 points. Plea from the UK, 10 points for Austria, and 12 to Slovenia. Next up, Empo. We're over 100 voters now. Greece still yet to reach over 100, but it's gonna get there. Don't you worry. San Marino with big 8 points there. Always nice to see. I'd say 12 points to Evita. Evita only 18 points behind 8th place now. So it definitely has a shot to get to the left side. Sebastian from the US. One more point to Greece. It's closing in on that 100. It's getting there, slowly but surely. Another 12 for Gladiator. Another 12 for Gladiator. Emu from New Zealand. Again. Back again. Like a movie with 3. I just realized like Power has put a lot of distance down into 11th now. A lot of distance. 12 points to Australia there. Meaning that Evita has a bit of like the gap became bigger again. Anne from Denmark, some points for both San Marino and Denmark down there. Some points for Cyprus as well. The battle for 10th is on, but Power gets a lot of points, 12 points to Carpe Diem, which is like, I thought that Austria would be further ahead, if I'm honest. Bench from Hungary, next up here, 8 points for Slovenia. 10 for Austria, and a 12 to Georgia. The second one, I think. I haven't really seen that many 12s for Georgia. Natw from San Marino. Greece is over 100, or well, it's spot on 100. Congratulations, everyone made it. 12 points to Evita. 21 points in it now. It's closing in. It's closing in. It's getting there. Latvia better qualify. Well, they already did. At least in this in this voting thing. 8 points to Belgium, 10 for Georgia, and the 12 to Albania. 11 points in it now. Evita definitely has a shot of getting left side. The top 9 is already set, I gotta say. Like, we still have almost 50 voters to go, but it's set. There's one spot that everyone else is fighting for, and Iceland currently have a pretty firm grip of it. Gladiator with another 12 there. Gladiator definitely has its fans here. Liechtenstein is kind of one of them as well. 7 points there. 8 for Georgia. 10 for Albania. And 12 to Belgium. Zuna from Finland, next one up. First points going in there. Power gets more points. Cyprus making moves there. Up until 11th it goes. If I remember correctly, Carpe Diem with the 12 there. If I remember correctly, didn't Cyprus finish? Did it finish 11th in our, or was it? Am I mistaken if I think that Cyprus finished 11th in our voting when we had the actual songs? Maybe I'm wrong. And like Iceland wasn't 10th. Iceland was higher, I think. 12 points to Austria there from the Twitter guy again, who added himself. Marie from the US, next one up. Maybe Romania was 11th. Like, I don't remember the actual results. If you guys remember them, then let me know. 12 points from Marie goes to Armenia. Like a movie, back up into 11th now, but still, there are 50 points in it. 2019 Belarusian jury. Are the votes going to be as interesting as always? Doesn't really look like it. Nope, they're not. The Belarusian jury seems to have figured out how to put the voting list like on the correct way. Cyprus qualified in 10th and won a battle with Romania. Yeah, okay, that's right. And Iceland was like 7th? I think Iceland was pretty like far ahead. Qualified quite comfortably. Jerry, 12 points to Evita, and I haven't even realized, but Evita is very comfortably on the left side now of the scoreboard. And it's been, I guess, for a while. I just haven't realized. And I also see like there's a 100-point gap spot on between 9th and 10th at the moment. Aldin from Bosnia and Herzegovina gives 12 points to Slovenia, but still Slovenia has 92 points to catch up to Austria with. Still also like 121 points ahead of Poland though, so very clear second place. Portugal, there's a ghost in my body, 12 points to Gladiator. Iceland was 7th. Yeah, I thought that as well. Yeah. Gil Ribeiro, some more points for Greece there, 5 of them. 7 points to Like a Movie, up into 11th it goes again. 10 for Carpe Diem and 12 for Future Lover. Next up, World Sasuri. First 3 points going in there. Nice to see some points for San Marino again. We got 10 for Gladiator and a 12 to... Who the hell is Edgar? Spot on 100 points separating the top two now. 900 and 800 points. We have Bufka Maslana. First 3 points going in here. 8 for Slovenia. 10 for Evita. And a 12 for Gladiator. Alright, an ugly person back voting again. 8 points to Gladiator. 10 for Power. Big points there for the battle for 10th. And 12 points to Echo. What are we predicting? Are we predicting Iceland's gonna take it? I'm predicting Iceland's gonna take it. But we'll see. But it's over 300 points now. Ganador Andre Sweep. 12 points to DGT. Moves up into 14th, ahead of Freedom there. Freedom is doing terribly, gotta say. All that excitement from the Danish national final voting just for it to basically be second to last in this voting. Well, can't have them all. Vivo, 12 points goes to Venom. Nice one. Dean Mama, back again, voting. Got some points going in here. A lot of the points on the right side here. Power's still kind of furthering the gap a little bit. And then the 12 to Carpe Diem. We'll see. Aaron Judge from the US. We still have 30 voters to go after him. More points for Power, though. 10 points for Future Lover, and a 12 to Gladiator. Yeah. Do Me Now, okay, from Australia. 6 points for Break a Broken Heart, puts it up into 11th there. 10 points for Romania. Big points for that one. And a 12 for Venom, and basically blanking the entire top 4 currently. Jane from Austria, next one up here. We got 10 points for Austria and a 12 to Slovenia. Freedom is 1 place lower than Breaking My Heart. Oh yeah, that's interesting. But I mean, obviously we've changed a lot of the songs, so I guess it's tougher competition here. But it's honestly really interesting how it's doing so badly. But of course, like DGT is like what 3 places lower than it finished in the actual voting. So yeah, Gladiator with a 12 there. It's not really that much interest in like the top songs here. It's all about that battle for 10th, but Iceland pretty much has it, you know. There has to be a big switch up here for the end. Like someone needs to have a surge here at the end to really kind of challenge for that spot, because it looks pretty set in stone at the moment. 82 points in it. And well, now it's even more because Power got another 6 points from Daniel here. 10 points to Belgium and a 12 to Estonia. The 14th Dalai Lama. I missed you in the previous voting, but nice to see you again. Some points for Lithuania there. More points for Iceland though. It's 90 points now. This is done, isn't it? 24 voters to go. Another 12 for Poland there. But like there are 24 voters to go. 90 points. It has to be Iceland. Another 7 there, you know. I think it's done. I think it's done. And a 12 for Belgium. Up to 596. Very far behind the top 5 though, gotta say. Lucy Lou. 2 points for Lithuania. Let's see if that makes a difference. 8 points for Romania. Big points there to get. 10 for Belgium and a 12 for Poland. Again, like Gladiator gets a lot of 12s. Seems like Gladiator has a massive, massive fan base. Ice Arrow Yo from Spain. More points for Iceland. I mean, Iceland is basically closer to 9th than it is to 11th, so yeah, I think we have our 10, you know. Søren from Denmark, next one up. A lot of points at the bottom here. A lot of the bottom songs getting points here. 8 points to Armenia, 10 for Austria, and 12 for Poland. Again. Steve from the UK, more points for Iceland. Expected this to be a lot closer. Yeah, me too. This isn't close or exciting at all. Oh well, can't win them all. 12 points to Venom there from Steve. Next one up, Måneskin Fan 01. Both my top two are in the last three. Talk about unpopular opinion. Yeah, that's unfortunate. San Marino moving up into 12th there with a big 8. And then the 12 goes to Armenia. Yeah, there's over 100 points separating the top 10 from the rest now. Wow. I didn't expect it to be like that distinct, the divide. I really thought like I mainly thought Denmark would do better, honestly, but nope, nope. Carpe Diem with a 12 there. Alena sweeps. All right, first 3 points going in here. Absolutely a battle going on for 11th here now, though. Break a Broken Heart, Like a Movie, and Fiori Sumarte separated by 1 point. So there's absolutely a battle for 11th, but unfortunately 11th isn't a qualifying spot. Batata from Portugal, next one up. I mean, look at that battle for 11th. We definitely needed that to be for 10th place. It's rather unfortunate. 12 points to Slovenia. Next up, Vin from Philippines. First points going in there. Got 8 points for Slovenia, 10 for Iceland, alright, and 12 to Austria. Yeah. Okay, so what are we looking at, like, excitement-wise? Is it just the battle for 11th that doesn't mean anything? Is that what we're gonna focus on? I guess it is. Like a Movie gets 5, Fiori Smarte with 2, Promise with a 10 there, moves up back up on the left side. Carpe Diem with 12. Who's next? Ander is next from France. First 3 points going in there. Big points for Freedom. Almost up on 200 now. Evita back on the left side. Carpe Diem with 8. Fiori Marte with 10. And the 12 to Austria. So, Like a Movie and Fiori Marte tied for 11th now. Smells Like Mark. Next up here. And Promise is back on the left side. 10 for Slovenia and a 12 for Belgium. Groot, I missed the semis votings. When's the final going to be? I don't know yet. In this weekend sometime, I'd say. Victor Lindelöf. Okay, let's see what Lindelöf likes. 8 points for Slovenia, 10 for Austria, and a 12 to Gladiator. Australia versus Albania has been very interesting. Yeah, for sure. Let's hope that it stays like that for the final as well. So we'll have like a battle for an actual position. Because right now it's pretty irrelevant considering both will qualify, of course. Yuyumas with the 12 to Albania, so back up onto the left side it goes. And Australia back on the right side. Ope from Denmark, next one up. First 3 points going in there. We got 8 points for Fiori Marte. Back up in 11th it goes. 10 for Future Lover and a 12 to Belgium there. When is the final vote going to take place? I'm not sure yet. This weekend, I'd say. Sometime. I haven't decided when yet, though. Robert Estevan from Peru. Next to vote. 8 points to Venom. 10 for, or 12 for Future Lover. Lindelöf is on the bench right now. We're playing Brentford at Old Trafford. Well, no. Well, if he's on the bench, he's watching the stream on the bench. Felix, this was so hard. Yeah, I agree. It was hard voting in this one. The 12 goes to Belgium. Lindelöf watching Groot instead of paying attention to the game. Yeah, as he should. I agree, Carl. I agree. Mr. from Belgium. First 3 points going in there. A lot of points for the like songs just outside the top 10. 10 points to Venom. And the 12 to Freedom. Oh, big points. Probably the first 12, right? For the there were a lot of points for the rock songs there, wasn't there? Both Freedom and Venom got the top two. Adrian next up, 10 points for Belgium and a 12 to Armenia. Do you think Iceland will still be lost in the final? I mean, it's not impossible considering it's very far behind in 10th here. Moop, next one up. Tinquet with 8, 10 points to Evita, and a 12 to Fiori Sumarte. Too little, too late. Gotta say, 86 points. But it seems like Fiori Sumarte is gonna take 11th. Actually, we only have 3 voters left to go. But too little, too late to actually impose itself on a qualifying spot. 12 points from Alexandra goes to goes to Armenia. Not my coughing. Uh, yeah, we got this person from the Soviet Union. 8 points to Romania, 10 for Armenia, and a 12 to San Marino. San Marino's making the surge, but it's too late, you know. There are 80 points in it. M Mart, final votes. They go in there. 8 points to Australia, 10 for Slovenia, and the final 12 goes to Austria. Let me just, alright, let me just take a photo, save these results, so I don't forget, because I just realized I forgot to do this for the first semi, so, whoopsie. There we go. Alright, so here are the final results. Greece finished last by quite a margin. Denmark 15th, 220 points. I really expected it to do a little bit better, but it is what it is. Unfortunate, but that's the way it was. I mean, I think this semi became so much more tough to vote in and so much stronger when we changed a few of the songs. Romania finished in 14th, 232 points, 60 points behind Cyprus, who actually ended up in 13th there at the end. They were 11th for a long time, but only 4 points behind Lithuania, 296. And then actually, like, San Marino beat Lithuania by 30 points there at the end. San Marino spent a lot of time, like, down in 14th, but then 326 points. But, you know, it was never really a question for top 10 because Power had 80 more points. So Iceland makes it to the final in this voting as well, along with Australia, pretty far ahead of it. Evita ended up on the right, not on the right side, on the left side, 497, so that's in 8th place. Echo finished in 7th, almost 100 points ahead. And then a further 109 points ahead was Belgium, Tinquet, in 6th. And then 93 more points up was, okay, the final time. For a final time. Venom! On 796 in 5th. Future Lover up in 4th on 839 for Armenia, and then Gladiator finished 3rd on 899. And then a big gap to the top two. Carpe Diem on 1,060 points, and who the hell is Edgar from Austria on 1,148. So yeah, those are the 10 qualifiers from Australia down to Iceland. Here's the voting grid. I was about to say I think all of the songs got 12s, but no, of course, Greece didn't. Cyprus, I was about to say Cyprus didn't either, but they got one here from Gnok, and I'm not sure if Lithuania got no 12s. And then you got like San Marino, who's got no 12. Oh wait, it got a 12 here, but then it just got like massive amount of points here at the end. Absolutely did the search there at the end. Doesn't really look like Power got any. Oh yeah, it did from Seth. Gave 12 points to Iceland, but I think that's the only one, right? Yeah, but Iceland got points from many people, and that's what sometimes you win on that, you know. So these are the 10 qualifiers. Are we happy with that? Are we sad about that? Let me know. And yeah, that's about it. I'd say we got basically the final. Obviously, we got the big five and Ukraine. So Ukraine, Italy, Germany. Let's actually see what songs we have. We got When God Shut the Door won the Ukrainian vote. We got Splash from Italy because that one won the Sanremo vote. We got Blood and Glitter, that's the same. We have Arcadia for Spain, because that one won the vote there. Obviously, we have I Wrote a Song for UK, and we have Evidemment for France, because they're the same. And we have Who the Hell is Edgar, Carpe Diem, Gladiator, Future Lover, Venom, Tinquet, Echo, Evita, Promise, Power, Cha Cha Cha, Summer Mrs. Bava, Aya, Equinime, My Sister's Crown, I Corazao, 6 Feet Under, Suara Leshi Luna, Dance Our Own Party, and Burning Daylight. Those are the 26 songs that we'll be able to vote for when we'll do the final. And I think that's going to happen this weekend. So if you're interested in voting in that, then you should come back for the weekend. I think we're going to close the stream now because I got to save my voice. I got to get like some rest because tomorrow is work, and then it's Easter, so good times. Make sure we're healthy and fit for Easter. But yeah, pretty wild. Almost half of our replacements didn't make it. Yeah, I know, right? Like a lot of them missed out. Very interesting. San Marino tried to pull a 6 feet under. Yeah, exactly. No big surprises. I'm not sure. Maybe, maybe not. Uh, Groot, can you please silently delete 81 points for Delia so that Lideva can make it through? Nobody will know that. Well, you know what I could do. Wait. I can set a televote. There we go. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I mean, I can rig this as much as I want, right? All right. Are we happy with those 26 though? Do you know what 10 songs you will vote for in the final? I think it's going to be very tricky because I mean it was tricky just voting in these, but now it's going to be even more tricky when we got like the full whole selection of so many good songs. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. I'm also thinking like maybe in the next when we do the final, I think we're also going to do a voting where we just pick the 24 that we picked from the national final winners. So I think we'll do that in the same stream if I'm honest, because then we're done with kind of Eurovision 2023 as a whole for now until the actual contest comes around, of course. And then we can start doing like some older Eurovisions because I'm really looking forward to doing that. So I think we're going to do that as well. See if that actually makes a difference. Like when we don't have the Austrias and the Slovenias competing, let's see like if the results vary with the songs that we picked from the national finals. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. It's going to be on the weekend. Uh, I obviously can't guarantee that it's going to be on the weekend because what if I get even more sick and then I can't do it? But the plan is that it's going to happen this weekend. Maybe I was about to say Friday, but do I have something planned for Friday? Maybe I have. Maybe Saturday. Maybe Saturday. Yeah, we'll see. I'll announce it on the same day that it's going to happen. I'm not that well on planning ahead, but yeah. Um, so yeah, be on the lookout for that. Hope you join me on the next stream as well. It's been fun having all of you here today again, and I hope you've enjoyed it. And yeah, have a good one until the next stream, and take care of yourselves. And bye for now. So bye bye.